This is Pittsburgh.
Well, yeah.
As smoky as it was at the time.
I like to show this bunch of slides because it really conveys how rapidly this technology just blew into cities and completely changed them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
what year was this?
This is 1899, and you can see that there's two skyscrapers, buildings of 10 or more stories at the time. In the middle, the light-colored one is the Park building. That's the one with the atlases holding the roof up. You can still see the darker one to the right is the Carnegie building, which was demolished, I think, in the 50s. But I like to highlight them so people can see where they are.
Okay.
Because,
okay.
And then the last one's the courthouse tower. So now let's flip forward just a decade.
Wow, it's totally different.
Where are they? This is 1910.
They're either hidden from view or they're gone. Oh, yeah, I can see on the right, the one tower there, yeah.
Yeah, they're just peeking out, right?
Barely.
Can you imagine? I mean, we think that we've seen a lot of technological advancement in our lifetimes, right? But imagine this happening over the course of a decade. These things are going up like dandelions. And you've been walking around downtown Pittsburgh your whole life, and it's just church steeples and 5-story buildings, and suddenly, wham.
Within a 10-year period? Within a decade?
Yes, this is 1910.
Wow.
So a lot of those skyscrapers are on 4th Avenue. They're banks and stuff to the left of the frame. This is a great project I've been working on with a grant from the Benter Foundation, and it is basically a phone tour that you can take to walk around and see some of the things that were on 4th Avenue when it was the Wall Street of Pittsburgh.
And so you've got an app for that where you can take a picture of a building and then it shows you what it looked like years ago?
Yes.
Wow,
yes.
Fascinating.
There are two of them. The stock exchange. We used to have a stock exchange.
We had a stock exchange?
Yeah, it was the Wall Street of Pittsburgh. We had one of the busiest. Well, New York kind of took over the stock exchange business.
Those rascals.
Don't they always just spoil it for everybody? But yes, we had a stock exchange that was very busy, one of the nation's busiest regional exchanges. And that was next to the Benedum Trees building, which was built for offices for stockbrokers. So it's this lavishly ornate tower that was built by a woman initially. So her name was Caroline Jones McChesney. And then she sold it to two oil men named Mike Benedum and Joe Trees, and they renamed it. So they can just scan a QR code with their phone and just go right through the tour, step by step, see the old stock exchange, see the old bank. You can look inside it. You can hit a play button. You can hear me and Megan Harris from CityCast Pittsburgh doing a little tour.
And this is Go Forth? What is it?
Yeah, that's what this is. This is the Benedum Trees building. So on the left, that's Chris Heitha, my partner with High Rises. That's his drone photography of the Benedum Trees building. You can even see the penthouse there on top where the Benter Foundation has its sort of lounge and gathering area, public space, or space.
Rarefied atmosphere that I've never gotten to. I'm glad you have.
It's quite lovely. Mm-hmm. And then you had Mr. Benedum and Trees and the app itself.
Well, if a potato farmer can build a high-rise building, do you ever hope to do so as a writer?
I love that question. I don't really intend to build any skyscraper. I don't think anyone wants one that I designed. Okay. But I want to live in one. I want to own one. How's that sound?
That'll work. You'll do it with this project. And where can people go to find it?
Well, they can find the tour at Go Forth Pittsburgh, GOFOURTH, Pittsburgh.org, or they can come to my website, hausertalks.com.
And there you are with your bow tie atop one of those buildings.
Oh, that's the Woolworth building.
All right. Mark, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to talk to you, man.
Chris, great talking to you, too. Thanks for having me on the show.
All right. I'm Chris Moore, back with one more short thought in just a second.